All right, I think we're good. Are we going live? Let's see if this works. There we go. Okay, we're good. I just had to refresh apparently. I think we're good. Now I can hear myself. All right, what's up everybody? Here I'm going to turn on the Instagram live as well. I'm going to be doing YouTube and Instagram at the same time. So, yeah. Welcome. The movie starts in 50 minutes, but I figured why not just hang out in the meantime and chill. So, like I said, the movie starts at 7. It's about a half hour long. That'll take us till about 7:30. And then I will come back here and we can do a little Q&A after if anybody has any questions. I know a lot of people aren't here yet, so I might have to repeat myself, but yeah. So for those of you who weren't able to make the premiere last Saturday, it was fun. I should have sent myself some. Maybe I can go to Instagram and I can look at some of the photos. I don't know if I really put any up, but it was cool. It was great to see everybody who came out, and it was like the first big thing since like COVID, so that was cool. Hi Samantha. So that was cool. Trying to see if I have any photos of it. I should have. No, I did all stories of it. All the other ones on my phone. So yeah. So for those of you who weren't here, it was actually really, really cool last week. So it was probably, I don't know, 150. I don't know, maybe around that number, 150 people. Hi Samantha, it's happening. Who came out, and I got really nervous because it was all outside, and we had this big projector screen, like basically projecting on the hangar doors, and everybody brought a lawn chair, and it was cool. But then it it was raining, and then it was saying it would stop raining, and then there would be thunderstorms after, and so we kind of had to find the right time. Luckily, knock on wood, we were good to go. Nobody got rained on, and yeah, everybody got to watch the movie. I started it a little bit earlier than I wanted to. I wanted to start it when it was like really dark so you could see the screen perfectly, but I had to start it when it was just a little bit overcast basically. So but it obviously got darker as people watched the movie, and then it looked great, so that was fun. Yeah. What else? So basically now what'll happen is this will go up tonight at 7, and for what's up Jocelyn, how are you? This will go up at 7. So I'm streaming on YouTube as well as Instagram, so it's kind of, I've got like multiple screens going. So if I'm like looking away from this, seems like I'm talking to somebody else. That's what's going on. So this will go up at 7, and then it will basically live here. So we'll be able to share the link whenever you want with whoever you think would enjoy it. Yeah. So I think going back, I started shooting this. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm excited for you to see it. I think you'll really like it. Mind you home a little bit. Might make you a little sad, but hopefully in a good way. Not too sad. Yeah, I'm really excited it's done. It took me forever to get this thing out. Some days it felt like it was never gonna happen. But it did, and I'm happy it's out. I can kind of like move on to the next thing. But I'm like, I've never really been proud of like anything I've done. Like really proud of it, but I think this one's about as close as I've come, so. We got about 45 minutes. I did shoot like a whole bunch of behind the scenes content that I used to kind of like hold me over while I was entering film festivals. I did not get into any any of the. I entered like 4 or 5, and I didn't get into any of the ones I entered. They were kind of bigger ones. I could have gotten to a few smaller ones, but I was trying to go for what I wanted to go for. Samantha says, no, I shot the BTS content. Yeah, you did. You're right. Samantha shot pretty much all the behind the scenes stuff. She was kind enough to do that, and then I edited it. Yeah. So it was really nice having somebody who can shoot behind the scenes content for you. Like really, really nice. So I think I made like 5 episodes that are kind of like BTS hybrid stuff. Let's see. What's up, Kendall? Kendall said she's amazing in reference to Samantha. She is amazing. Samantha has her own photography business, which, you know, it's nice when you get a professional working for you for free, right? Yeah. Let's see what else. Actually, I could open up some of this. Let's see if I can. Where the heck is it? Oh, also, I got this. You probably can't. You can kind of see it on YouTube if I get out of the way, but you can kind of see it on here too. Let me see if I can pick this up. I got a poster that lights up like an authentic movie poster. I would have it on right now, but it flickers with when you put it on camera. It flickers. It's not the best for camera stuff. It looks pretty good in person, just not great when it is on camera. So I forget how watching a movie is with an audience. It's been so long since I watched one of my films with like a big audience. It was really, really cool. It's just got a different feel. I feel like it's just, there's kind of like an energy, which is cool. So I was super excited that all worked out. But now I don't think I'll do any more in-person stuff unless people come over to the house and haven't seen it. But But I'm excited to finally, it's been like 3 years in the making trying to get this thing done, and now it's like in a half hour it's gonna be up on YouTube forever, so that'll be cool. Let's see. I kind of want to show some stuff on YouTube, but I know that doesn't play so well on Instagram. Go. I wonder if I share this, if it's native. Is the movie uploaded to YouTube yet? So yes, it is uploaded to YouTube. It is premiering, which means it's uploaded. You just can't see it yet until 7 o'clock tonight. So 7 o'clock tonight, I'm hoping a few people might jump on and watch it with me. And then it's there. Yeah, it's not native. And then it's there for, you know, forever. And then we'll be able to share it. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So if you go to I'm streaming right now on my YouTube page. But if you go to my YouTube page, there's a video that says premieres in 37 minutes. And I'll probably get off this about 10 minutes before. Samantha's saying, favorite scene. My favorite scene in the movie. I think the opening sequence. The opening sequence, or there's a sequence in the film that's I don't want to say anything without giving it away, but there's a middle sequence in the film that I really, really like. I'll talk about it after. I'm also going to come back on both Instagram and YouTube after the film to do any Q&As if people have questions. Yeah, so I think the opening scene's my favorite scene. Basically because that's the one that I had in my head for forever, right? So that's like when I made... A lot of times when I make something, I either have a first scene or I have a last scene, or I have both. In this case, I didn't have a last scene, but I had a first scene. And I knew exactly what I wanted the first like sequence to look like. And it actually came out pretty close to how I pictured my head, which is like, as somebody who might be called an artist or a filmmaker or something, like when you start being able to put on paper or on film exactly what you're envisioning, like as that the distance between those two things gets closer, you can kind of feel that progress. Ken, what's up, man? At Sox Games. Can't wait to see the film. Yeah, no problem. So it's gonna be live tonight at 7, but you can watch it whenever. It's the same link. And it'll be there for whenever you want to watch it on demand. So no worries. You'll have to watch it though and let me know what you think. Emma, what's up? What's happening? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Yeah. And I kind of want to shoot the whole thing over again. Like, if I could shoot it all over again right now, I would totally do it. Hey, Amy, what's happening? How are you? Sorry, I got Instagram going as well as YouTube. So I'm like, I'm like looking at Instagram sometimes. I'm looking at YouTube sometimes. It feels like I'm talking to multiple different people. It's because I am. But what's happening? How are you? I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by a few things that happen in this movie, Amy. Are you with your mom? I didn't know if you guys were watching it together. Yeah, that's one of the good things about, I mean, I don't know good things, but one of the things, every time you make something, you learn so much. Just how to, even if it's not big things, it's small incremental changes. Just how to do something more efficiently, how to make something look a little bit better, how to sound a little bit better. And I feel like those small little increments add up to a lot over time. So the more you do things, the better you are. And I kind of feel like I don't shoot as much as I should of my own like personal projects that are like help me push forward. So I'm trying to be better about that. I do have a few projects that I'm like kind of in the middle of shooting, but I need to find my new like passion project, my new like big heavy lift. Yeah. So people on YouTube, feel free to jump in the chat and ask any questions you want. I will I'll drop the link to the film in chat in, I don't know, what time is it right now? Probably about 25 minutes. I was gonna say take your own advice. Yeah, I know. I'll drop the link in chat on both these, both Instagram Live and YouTube, to the film, so you guys can kind of transition over there. But feel free to jump in chat and ask any questions that you might have. While that's happening, I'm gonna switch this over actually and plug some merch. Let's see, YouTube. Nope. I guess that's fine. There we go. All right. So I do have some merch, and for people on Instagram, it's GaryLawrence.tv/shop. But for people on YouTube, you're seeing it right now. So I've been asked by people, I pretty much sold out of everything. I've got some red shirts left. These ones right here. I've got these in red. I've still got a few of, so if anybody wants those, you don't have to order them online. But you can order them here. Yeah. So I actually ended up adding, I had the black shirt, the red shirt, the hats, and the stickers for sale the night of the premiere, but I ended up adding a black Backyard Pilots hoodie. that you can see, well, Instagram can't see it, but if you head over to my YouTube channel is just my name, Gary Lawrence. You just have to search that if you're not subscribed, and you'll find it. But I also, what I was saying was I made a hoodie as well. And in addition, I only had black hats. These ones that I'm wearing, or these ones, this one that I'm wearing right now. So this is my backyard pilot's hat. But I made like this kind of red, I forget what color it says it is, cardinal, which is actually kind of cool. I kind of like it. I might have to order one in that color. And then I made one in, it's called Loden. It's like this grayish green. I like that one too. I might have to get both of these. They were a little cheaper because I ordered so many for the live premiere that it was a little bit cheaper because I ordered in bulk. But yeah, so if you're interested in some of this, which I know people, and these are my old GL logos, which I still use. But if you're interested in that, it's GaryLawrence.tv/shop. So yeah, that's there. And for people on Instagram, you'll have to, if you want to see it at 7, you gotta head over to my YouTube page, but I figured I might as well jump on Instagram live in the meanwhile. Yeah, my hat's already dirty. Should probably order some new gear and wash this one. Let's see what time we got. 6:32. So we're getting there. Yeah, so I guess I'll go back and kind of share what I was sharing before I plugged my merch. I was saying, it took me like 3 years. Sawyer James. Hi, Sawyer. What's up, bud? He's already seen the movie a couple of times, him and Tanner. They weren't very harsh critics. Yeah, it took me like 3 years from the day I first started to the day I finished editing. Kind of weekends. I would take weeks at a time. Like I'd shoot for a week or a couple days at a time. And then it took me that long. But it honestly took me longer. Like I've been thinking about this for like 10 years. Like ever since I moved home from college, I've been thinking about wanting to make this. Tanner, tell Tanner to oh, never mind. It's probably better for Instagram Live anyways. It's probably easier. I heard they have swim lessons next week, right, Sarah? With Emma? He's gonna love that. Good for him. It's gonna be a little fish. I have to clean the pool. I've been trying to clean the pool and the pool just, it won't get cleaned. Cleaning that pool is a bane of my existence. I think it's the sand filter. I think I need to, like, I don't know what's going on with it. Anyways. yeah, so I hope you guys like watching it. I really want we're in repeat over here. What's repeat? I hope you guys, when you do watch it, hopefully at 7 or honestly anytime if you get a chance to watch it. Oh. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, so I hope you, when you do get to watch it, if it's tonight or some other night, let me know what you think of it. Like, honestly, what you think about it. You don't have to be nice. Thanks, Sarah Barrett. Tell them I said I missed them. They gotta come over and come swimming. Well, they'll be here Tuesday. I don't know if I'll be here Tuesday. But yeah, you gotta honestly let me know either through the comments on my Facebook page, my YouTube page, or in person. Let me know what you think. I like honest feedback. You don't have to be nice if you don't like it. You can just say you don't like it. It's totally fine. I'm happy with it. Happy I made it. I think that's why I like, one of the reasons I really like filmmaking is because once you make something, like, you could go back right now, like a movie I watch all the time over and over again is Blade Runner, right? I just really like Blade Runner. And that movie was made in 80, what year is Blade Runner made? I should know this. 1982. So, and like Harrison Ford's just like, they're all like stuck, like half the, what's his name just died. Rutger Hauer, yeah, he just died. But like that movie, he's like, 40 or whatever he was, 30 something, like he makes something and then it just pretty much lives forever, which is cool. Like, my nephews get to watch it, when they're grown up, and my dad will still be the age he is now, and I'll be the age I am now, and Steve will be the age he is now. I think that's cool. As long as I don't lose the digital file. All right, we got 21 minutes. Again, feel free to jump into chat if you have any questions, and I'll try to answer it as best I can without spoiling anything. Excuse me. Let's see, I think I have backyard pilots. Let's see, I'll show you footage. Here we go. I'll show you footage of the first day. This is gonna kind of suck for Instagram, but sorry, Instagram. All right. So this is the first thing. No, keep it on. This is like pre-day one. Trying to figure out how to use the audio recorder with the headphones. Let's see. Oh, this I can show you this too. This is how young Pixel was. That's how young Pixel was when I started this movie. She's eating a leaf apparently, or bark mulch. I'll show you what she looks like now. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, the computer's kind of locking up here. She might be in some of these. My external hard drive's really slow. Is this her? Yeah, there she is now. That's a good visual of when I started, and now she's full grown. She was just a little puppy. I guess for those of you who don't know, I won't ruin anything, but people who don't know, I made this documentary over the course of 3 years basically, and the documentary is called Backyard Pilots. It is the story of, I should probably pull that away. It is the story of my dad and his friend, whose name is Steve Sperry, who's on my screen right now. And it's about basically my dad on his property. He's got a grass airstrip where he flies planes out of, little two-seaters. And the documentary is about the airstrip and the pilots who call it home, right? So it's about my dad and Steve. And this is both their planes. My dad's got the red plane. Steve's got the blue plane. And it's about the airstrip. It's about them, but it's a little bit more than that. I hope most people kind of get that. And this is me on. You'll see a lot of air-to-air shots of Steve's plane and then my dad's plane flying, and this is basically how I shot it with a DSLR handheld in the back of each of their planes. One thing that's really tough is trying to shoot out of planes with an overhead wing like this, because you get the struts in the shots if you're not shooting like on an angle forward or an angle backwards. So that can be really difficult. Yeah. Again, I don't think this is too great for Instagram Live. I'm showing YouTube what's some behind the scenes footage. And I can't really do it on Instagram Live, but so let's see what time we got. About 16-17 minutes before the movie kicks off. Let's see what else can I show you guys without ruining anything. I guess I could show you my editing setup before it looked like this. This is my nice new editing setup. With my Backyard Pilots poster over there. Well, my editing setup when I lived in the apartment that I was living in before, this was it. This is a VHS/DVD player that I needed to convert old footage. So you'll see some old footage of when the airstrip was, first used. Not really first used, but like around when I was born, like 1990, 91. And I kind of wanted to weave in some of the older stuff into the newer stuff. And so that means having to copy or to digitize VHSs, which, when's the last time anybody used a VHS? like last time you watched a VHS, you were probably, I mean, when did DVDs come out? Early 2000s? We're probably like, I was probably like 10 or 9. So, one, trying to find a VHS player that works. Actually, the one I have just died, so I gotta go find it. You feel really awkward trying to find a VHS player. Everybody looks at you like, what? Why would you want a VHS player? But I guess for this, that's why. Yeah, so that was my editing setup. Basically, a desk and then something on top of Pixel's crate. Can I show you what? I mean, this is what it looks like now. Let's see if I can show Instagram. So, don't mind the ceiling tiles missing. We're doing some electrical work. But this is my setup now, so that's my laptop. But I got a nice ultra wide, and then my vertical monitor. Yeah. Needless to say, it's a lot nicer. Makes things a lot easier than when I was in the apartment. Alright. But for all the users who can't see that, let's see. Oh, that's my old iMac. I've since upgraded. Let's see. Oh, I can probably show you. Can I show you this? I can show you this. So this is footage of me. So I have a projector. That's the big projector that's over there, which is nice. It's hooked up to my computer so people can sit over on this sofa and edit, or kind of direct the edit while I edit. Thanks, Amy. Appreciate it. I think I really hope you'll like the movie. You'll have to let me know after. You'll have to come back. I'm gonna do another live stream after the video ends. So you'll have to join me and let me know what you thought. Anyways, so this is me doing audio. So this is called Foley. And what I wanted to do is, on the day I was running camera, so I couldn't run camera and sound. Normally, I'd like to have somebody there on set running sound, but I was a one-man crew. Like, I shot this whole thing by myself. I had Samantha, who was kind enough to lug around all my tripods. But as far as like people shooting or recording sound, it was just me. So I didn't get really good sound on the day. I actually did use some of it. But so what I wanted to do is kind of add some sound. So as you can see, this is me walking around in boots trying to get audio. Funny enough, I didn't really use much of the audio that I got. I actually found that on the day I did a pretty decent job of getting audio that worked. I did need to use this. This was the cup going down on the table. I did need to use that because I didn't get a good, you couldn't hear it, and I felt like I really wanted to hear it. Oh, and I did use this. So this is Samantha's hula hoop, and I didn't get the sound of my dad. He touches the plane at one point. He touches the tail end of the wings, and it's like got a fabric sound to it. And so I found Samantha's hula hoop, and here, I'll mute my music so you can hear it. That's all it was. And I added that to it. I typically don't like to add a ton of stuff that isn't there, especially in documentaries, but I kind of needed some sound. Like I said, if I had somebody there on the day, I probably could have gotten better sound. But it is what it is. What time we got? We got 6:50. I've got about 5 more minutes of this live stream, and then I'm gonna drop on over to watch it. Like I said, I'll be back after, so if you do want to hang out and come back, feel free. But this is the link. I'm gonna share it in chat. I'm also, I don't know if I can share it. Can I like get out of this and come back? Nope, kind of pauses. I'll drop it in Instagram chat here in a little bit. Yeah. Let's see. It's hot down here. I might have to open up the bulkhead or something. I'm in the basement. That's where my studio is. So. We got 5 minutes. Let's see if I've got any. I guess let's watch the trailer. Trailer is 1:15, right? Let's watch the trailer. So if you haven't seen the trailer, this is it. Hold on. I'm gonna shut off my audio. We'll watch the trailer for everybody who hasn't seen it.
The first time I ever went by, I thought, if I fly, I want to fly out of this kind of place. I have to say, I don't think there are any farm strips that are quite like ours.
When you go through life, you have a lot of friends, but then you have somebody that hits you special. He was my best friend.
This is a departure from Meadow Muffin, though. Hope that's okay.
All right, I'm coming down right on top of you here.
So that's the trailer. Coming 2021. You should put here, now, 2021. Yeah. So we're getting there. I'm kind of excited. It's so good. Thanks, Samantha. I'm happy you like it too. Yeah. I would show the teaser, but the teaser is the beginning of the movie, and I don't want to really give it away, so. How's everything going over there, Samantha? You guys good? Samantha went on something called the Brotherhood Ride today. Brotherhood Ride, funny enough, was actually the first like real movie. I don't know if I want to call it a real movie, but like the first feature length thing I ever shot. The Brotherhood Ride I went on. Well, the Brotherhood Ride is a bicycle ride, not motorcycle, but a bicycle ride that either you have to be you have to be a first responder, right? So you got to be police, you got to be fire, you got to be EMS, right? So that's paramedic, EMT, that kind of thing. And if you are one of those, you get to ride your bicycle. And what they do is they ride from a certain area, a certain amount of miles a day, in honor of other first responders who have died in the line of duty. The ride I went on was in 2000. It was 10 years ago. It was 2011. It was the 10th anniversary? Yeah, the 10th anniversary of 9/11. Wow, it's going to be the 20th anniversary this year. It was the 10th anniversary of 9/11. And there was, I think, 22 riders, and they rode their bicycles from Naples, Florida to Ground Zero, and they got to Ground Zero on the night of the 10th, I think. I think they got there the night of the 10th. And yeah, so that was my first real documentary. But I am going to Brotherhood Ride is definitely a movie. It is a movie. I'm going to drop the link in chat one more time for my friends on YouTube. And I'm going to stop the stream so that the other one can go happen. So that is, why does it say studio? Oops, okay. So I appreciate everybody coming to hang out. It's 6:57. If you head over to my YouTube page, that is definitely not the link. This is the link. But if you head over to my YouTube page, for people on Instagram, and yeah, the movie's gonna start here shortly. I will be streaming back on here if anybody who's watching wants to join. So come hang out. Until then, love you guys.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the Metal Muffin Strip, January 1, 1991. And believe it or not, our race pilot here, Glenn Lawrence, is just starting to warm up.
Watching my dad have his morning coffee, walk down the driveway, and take to the air was a regular occurrence for me. At the time, I was too young to realize that this wasn't a typical sight for most people. I thought everyone learned how to ride their bike in a grass airstrip with planes tied down around them. As I got older, I watched pilots come and go from Metal Muffin Airstrip. People like my great-uncle George, who flew B-17s pilots like in World War II, and pilots like the one I was named after. Today, the pilots who still fly out of Metal Muffin Airstrip are my dad and his friend, Steve Sperry.